asking me every 5 minutes, have you given your speech yet? I said, no, but I will let him know when I do. Bob's a good friend. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. Tom and Laura and Karen and I can't begin to express the gratitude we have to each one of you for having joined us to celebrate with Kristen and Patrick tonight. For it is written, when our children are happy, their parents are filled with joy. Would you agree? Well, thank you very much. Now, we know many of you travel long distances to be here, and we know how much your presence means to Patrick and Kristen. So thank you for sharing this entire day with us. This journey began 35 years ago for Karen and I, when our lives were joined together. Kristen knows that her mother was my first and only love, right? She also knows the respect I've always had for Karen and the devotion Karen has had for her two brothers, Ben and Nick, her exchange sister, Jin Young, from Korea, and for Kristen and me. When Kristen was born 31 years ago, we knew it was something special. Karen and I knew. You know why? She scored 10s on all 3 APGAR scores the first 10 minutes of life. I often said she's my little 10. That's back when that show was popular, for you younger folks. Kristen excels at everything she does, and you all know that. And she hasn't let up since her birth. She does not bow to anything less than her very best. She has always had a caring, sympathetic heart, and has always made good decisions. Well, there was one time. She and Jin Young broke their curfew. But I had you know, she had a good reason for doing it, right? And so we let that pass. We scared Jin Young to death. After college, we wondered where life would lead Kristen. I'll never forget when she called to tell me where she had been assigned with the Jesuit Volunteers International. She told me she was placed in Belize as a social worker with Hand in Hand Ministries. And she asked me, why there, Dad? I have no interest in social work. Little did she know God's path for her, right? And Kristen, that was a long 18 months without seeing your lovely face. Just saying. Then Kristen came home from Belize and moved away again. And this time she moved to Virginia, where she worked as a coordinator of justice and charity for the Church of Incarnation. But we have some lovely members here. All the way from Virginia. Thank you all so much. She enjoyed that challenge, but after 3 years, she began to look towards the next phase of her life. I'm not sure what prompted her to move to Chicago, whether it was her master's degree opportunity or a place to share social life with young men her age. I remember her telling me that her biological clock was ticking and she was going to find a nice young man with whom she could settle down with. Oh yeah, I remember. Dads, don't forget that kind of stuff, let me tell you. Now, Kristen was very reluctant to share much about her dating relationships. At least until they pass the 3-month mark, okay? So Patrick, you don't know how excited we were when Kristen began to mention you here and there. Of course, we were extremely excited when we started seeing pictures of you and her on Facebook. Because we always knew if it was on Facebook, it was official, right? And when Kristen attempted to set up FaceTime for us to meet Patrick, because we weren't able to get up to Chicago for a while, we knew it was for real. We were thrilled, though, when FaceTime didn't work out and we got to meet Patrick the first time face to face. So Patrick, we want you to know that you are a true gift and a blessing to our family. You are caring, respectful, polite, intelligent, and tall. And we're especially grateful to have another redhead in the family because that reminds us all of our mother, Kristen's grandmother, Mary Margaret, who also had red hair due to her Irish heritage. And getting to know your mom and dad and Owen and Maggie have been a joy. We've really enjoyed pulling your family into ours over the last year. We look forward to those times when we can be together in the future. So the point to all this babbling is this. Kristen is happier now than we've seen her in a long time. She loves her work as a hospital chaplain. She loves Chicago. Yeah, we're wondering why, right? No traffic in this city, right? There's a train, yeah. She loves the support she gives to and receives from her JV community, as well as her Mages community. But most of all, Patrick, you have brought the best out of her with your love and your devotion to her. You absolutely support her in all that she does, and she does you. And you put up with her multitasking and her long to-do list on the weekends. Not sure where she got that trait. Even though you think it's impossible to accomplish, right? Together, you both live lives that truly do make the world a better place. Each day in your married life, you will be called to stretch a bit further and sacrifice a bit more, and totally accept each other despite your disappointments, disagreements, and even different points of view. But some of those things will also bring you closer and closer to each other, and will make your marriage simply beautiful. Now, my grandma, Pearl Schenk, told Karen and I, the week before we got married, to never go to sleep mad at each other. She reminded and encouraged us to talk through our disagreements and fall asleep in each other's arms. Sometimes that meant very late nights. But it works, Kristen, just ask your mama. So now I ask each of you, where's my class? Is this my class? It's hardly thin, but I'll take it. Each of you to raise your glasses and join me in this toast for my daughter and her new husband, Patrick. Not yet. Oh. Excuse me? It's not over. So this is my toast to the two of you. It's long. May God always be your strong third leg in your marriage. May both of you share many firsts in your new life together. May your first turn into seconds and thirds. May you always walk side by side towards the goals that you set together. May you depend on your family and friends for support when you need it, because you will. May your lives together always have a sense of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. And finally, may you both desire always to be each other's last hug, last kiss, and last love. Congratulations.